Collective, I'd be damned if I go through this whole pulling of the cards again because my video just cut off. Um, for no reason at all. I have plenty of space, so there's no reason why the video should have cut off. But I did say a prayer over this, and the message is for the sign of Aries, Aries in the sun sign. The angel number that came out was 888, which represents abundance. Blessings are here and more are on the way. Let yourself feel the abundant flow of prosperity that is all around you. As you stand in your highest self, you attract all that you once were seeking. Giving is always the doorway to success. Affirmation: the more good I do in the world, the more abundant my life grows. I radiate energy of loving kindness. Okay, so the download that I got was that you were making changes in your life. Something had to change. I did a 4 card pull. The first card that came out was the Four of Swords, which represents rest from a situation. Rest. The next card that came out was the Eight of Swords, which represents imprisonment, self-victimization. The next card that came out was the Knight of Wands, which represents action, adventure, fearlessness. The next card came out was the Ace of Cups, which represents new feelings, spirituality, and intuition. So we have someone here who is using their intuition in regards to a situation because they want to make a change. I clarified the Four Swords and the Queen of Wands came out for the Four Swords. So we do have a Queen of Wands who is determined and passionate about keeping someone in a community with the Four Wands. Yeah, keeping someone in the home, you know, clarified by, the Eight of Swords. So someone is determined at keeping someone imprisoned in a home. But this person, clarifying the Knight of Wands, this person is walking away. They're leaving. They're moving away from what no longer serves them with the Chariot card. Clarifying the Ace of Cups, which represents looking into your intuition, unconditional love, spirituality. Um, Three of Swords was clarified, and Three of Swords represents heartbreak. So there was definitely heartbreak in when it came to matters of the heart. Um, then I think yeah, the let me slow down. The Seven of Cups came out clarifying with the who this Queen of Wands was. Uh, and the Seven of Cups represents, well, no, I'm sorry, because this came out with that. So I don't know why my video stopped, but it got me all discombobulated, but I'm getting it back on track. So bear with me. So when I clarified the Ace of Cups, Three of Swords, heartbreak, and then the Seven of Cups came out. So basically, someone is heartbroken because you decided to follow your purpose with the Seven of Cups. Um, Follow your calling. You know what you're supposed to be doing in life. You deciding to go on your journey, your path. So, um, actuality, yeah, these two came out together because this one was flipped over, and then this one came out, and then I was gonna clarify the Queen of Wands, and then this came out for the Queen of Wands, the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands represents rapid action, movement, quick decision. So you already made the decision, and inform this Queen of Wands that you are leaving this home and you're moving away. You're following your purpose. You're following your path. You're making changes. Okay? And we're gonna yeah. So basically someone is determined to keep you in a home situation that you no longer want to be a part of. So the question I want to ask is, why is this Queen of Wands trying to keep you imprisoned with the Eight of Swords in this home or community? Why is this Queen of Wands trying to imprison this Knight of Wands in this home or community? Why is this Queen of Wands? Two of Cups. Because they want unity. They want unity. They want a union. Hmm. Um. Clarify this Two of Cups. But you can't force nobody to be in a home if they don't want to be in one. You can't force a commitment on somebody if they don't want to be in a commitment. The Star. Yeah, it seems like they want to be in a commitment because of the star status. Um, the star represents hope, renewal. So maybe this person cannot make it on their own. I don't know. Hmm, this person is having faith that, or this person had faith that they could keep you in prison. Why did this person have faith that they could keep you in prison in this home community? Why? We got the Seven of Wands and the Temperance. Got to be crazy. Seven of Wands um, represents perseverance, control, maintaining control of a situation, and then we have the Temperance, which represents patience, finding the meaning in things. But that still doesn't tell me why this person is trying to force. Okay, let me see. Why are you walking away? I mean, they really trying to force. Like it's like a mm, it seemed like binding. They're trying to bind you to something that you don't want to be binded to. Okay, let's see. Why are you walking away? Why are you walking away? Why are you walking away? The Fool, because you want to take a leap of faith somewhere else. You want to take a leap of faith somewhere else. Clarify the Fool. Clarify the Fool. It seems like you got everybody in your ear telling you. Okay, so you got people in your ear telling you not to take the risk, not to do this. And then you have your calm side not feeding into it because you've made the decision with the Eight of Wands to go your own way, and you're moving on that. You're not stopping. Let's just push these up. And someone clearly is pressed with trying to keep you in a home situation that you don't want to be in. Maybe you give a lot to this home situation. I know you give a lot, but someone is really trying to maintain control and control your destiny. Someone is really trying to uh interrupt your journey. They don't want you to take any leaps on yourself. This is a selfish person. Tell me, clarify the chart because I still want to know why are you walking away? What caused you to walk away? What caused you to walk away from this situation? A lot flipped over. We're not gonna take all those. Alright. Not trying to make this extra long because I want to do the other reading. Alright. Tell us about the Chariot. Why did you walk away? The world. Because the cycle closed. You're in a new frame of mind. Your thinking is different. See how you have your sword up against this person, this skull with his mouth open talking. And then this skull, mouth is closed. Your hand is like that. So you're welcoming the peace, sword up against the chaos. So there could have been chaos in a situation where it opened your mind and made you decide that it was time to close out this cycle because it wasn't benefiting you. That could go with the download that I got. If you give me nothing to look forward to, then I'm gonna stop looking and look elsewhere. That might be the title of this because it goes. What caused what caused you to walk away from this? Want to walk away from this Queen of Wands? Was it all because of the control and trying to control your life? Really, you cannot control a fire sign in the upright. Like they're just they're too strong of an individual, too fiery, too adventurous, too free spirited to uh, be held back by anyone. And if they say that they're going to follow their path, then that's what they're going to do. And if you try to stop them, you're just going to create a total and utter cutoff for yourself. And it's not going to be pretty. Right? You're getting in the way of what someone is trying to do with their life. Is there any, let's see. Um, Let me just look. So basically, you want fulfillment in your life. And I don't think you were getting fulfillment from the situation, especially this person was probably watching everything that you do, trying to force things on you, trying to, hold you down. I mean, it was like suffocating, like you couldn't breathe. The number 11 could be significant. You could be seeing 1111. Um, number 7, 711. Um, let's clarify the world card. Clarify the world. You know what? I want to see. Um, actually, yeah. Let me do this. I want to see why this person. I want to know why this person wanted so much, so that they wanted to control you and keep you locked in this fantasy of a relationship that was clearly in their head. And maybe it was a relationship, but you don't want it. You see what it is. It's control, and you don't care to be controlled by anyone because you're not trying to control anyone. I mean, you gotta let a person have their space. I want to know why this person wanted to keep you imprisoned in your mind about staying in this home situation. And I want to know why. What caused you to want to leave? And then we're going to get advice. And then we're going to close it out. All right. Tell me why this person wanted to keep you imprisoned in your mind about staying in this home, this community. You got pathway and house. They wanted you in the house. They didn't want you on your pathway. 20 could be significant, 23 could be significant, 25 could be significant, uh 82 could be significant, 35, 53, 30, 23. Why did this person want you to be imprisoned in your mind about staying close, staying in this house? I can't even get my words right, but we're gonna get it. Why did this person want to keep you? Because they wanted to be a rich girl, but they in the reverse. Because they in the reverse, they don't have funds. They don't have any money. They don't have any money. They wanted commitment. They felt like by keeping you tied to a house and in a commitment, it would prevent you from going on your true path. But with the Ace of Cups, you started seeing what this was, and you went within. You started loving the 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 first step in truly loving yourself is by going within and looking at the things that seem that don't appear as they seem, if that makes sense. Um, say you're looking at something outside and it looks it looks like a chocolate chip cookie is laying in the street. But upon you going closer to examine it, it turns out to be a leaf. So yeah, you really looked at something and saw what it was, and it wasn't what you expected. So yeah, confirmation. Um, yeah, definitely has some fine monkeys involved. Um, um, what's clarify the pathway? Clarify the pathway. Wow, no, they didn't. They tried to put a death to your pathway. They tried to put a death to your pathway. But the thing about it is, once you started pouring love into yourself and using your intuition and going within, you were protected from this. You were protected from this death matter. You was protected from them trying to put a death of you going on your path. Man, stuff like this be wanting stuff like this make me want to punch people in their face for real. Because how are you gonna try to control somebody's destiny and their path about where they want to go in life? What is the outcome for um this Queen of Wands? What is the outcome for this Queen of Wands? What is the outcome for this widow? So, this felt reversed. They losing their gifts, man. They have no gifts. No gifts. They lost their gifts. They lost their gifts. What is the advice for the Aries collective? What is the advice for the Aries collective? Keep doing your rituals, your manifestations, and keep working on yourself because what they wanted for you is definitely not going to happen. Like, keep pouring into yourself. Keep lighting your Palo Santo when you feel like negative energy is in the atmosphere, and you can tell because your energy will shift. Like if your energy shift from you being happy to all of a sudden you being sad or you being irritable, then yeah, someone is definitely projecting that onto you, and you need to start, doing rituals to protect yourself. Burning Palo Santo, burning sage, lighting incense, doing spiritual baths. Keep cleansing the energy. I I would say take a spiritual bath. Every time you take a bath, take a spiritual bath. Take a spiritual shower every day. That way you can always ensure that the energy is cleansed. So yeah. And there's just no way they're gonna keep you in bondage. Like you're not being in bondage. It could be a mature woman involved as well. But it's an ending to this. You're walking away. And this could have been a twin flame that did this to you, trying to force the situation because they wanted to be a rising star, but they was really an ice queen. Confirmation. Folks, this is weird, yo. All right, I'm gonna pull some from this the deck that I made, and then we're gonna close it out because I gotta do another reading on a download that I received. We're gonna get some clarifying cards, some further clarifiers in regards to the energy. Like, how the hell are you gonna do death magic on somebody's path, somebody's journey, somebody's destiny, where they supposed to be going? Like, bitch, if I want to get on my path and you're my partner, shouldn't you be supporting me getting on the right path, wanting to do the right things for my life? I mean, that's what a partner does. They don't wish death on you. All right, let's get some messages from this. Like, that's weird. Now they don't have no gifts. They lost their gifts. Whatever gifts they thought they had, they no longer have those. Because you crossed the line trying to do death magic on someone who's divinely protected. These cards so hard to alright, that's it. And then we're gonna close this out. I'm gonna have to get SD cards because okay. Someone could rock Nike, someone could be going through a foreclosure, someone's a pet lover, someone could have been in a house fire, someone could have had a root canal, someone who is an opera singer, they go like opera, maybe they were soprano in high school, or maybe they went to an opera show, I don't know. Snowed in, so someone could have been snowed in. Um, Someone could owe back taxes. You got crabs in the barrel. So they was definitely trying to pull you back down in the barrel. Like, nah, you ain't going on your path. We gonna put a depth to that shit. Playing in your face. Yeah, trying to create roadblocks, errors, start over, dead end. They wanted you to keep starting over and over and over and over again. Is you retarded? Manhattan could be significant. Something about a mistress. Bouncy house, parking lot pimping, Willy Wonka. So, someone could like chocolate. Someone is hot headed. So someone could get angry, at the drop of a dime. Something about Wall Street. Someone could be into stocks. Someone's a blue collar worker. Someone name could be Sean. Something about a bankruptcy. Uh, five and dime store. Someone could be a singer songwriter. Someone is rare. Yeah, you're rare because you're divinely protected. You may have new love coming in. Something about a police station. You might have to go to the police station on this crazy. You could be getting a new phone number, and then something about a boutique and pierced ears. Collective. Aries, that is your message. I will see you guys on the next one. Be blessed and have a great day. Later.